Planet of Mist and Lightning. The space research vessel Odysseus 4.0 had been drifting through the cosmic void for weeks when an unusual object appeared on the radar screens. A planet shrouded in dense fog, intersected by lightning, Vaporis 9. The atmosphere of the planet seemed so chaotic that every gust of wind felt like a manifestation of wild energy. The crew, Captain Max Irwin, Navigator Jazz, and Dr. Luna Sparks, an interplanetary biology specialist, watched this extraordinary planet with curiosity. After a difficult landing, wrapped in protective suits, they ventured onto the surface. The air was sticky and filled with electric crackles. Before them, emerging from the fog, was a strange being, a tall, glowing Fulguran. It resembled a flying eel but was larger, and its body seemed made of pure energy. "Who dares disturb the peace of our storms?" it spoke, its voice reminiscent of an electric discharge. Captain Max explained that they had come in peace and their mission was to learn and exchange knowledge. The Fulgurans were initially wary, but gradually the crew gained their trust by showcasing their technology. Dr. Sparks demonstrated the atmospheric stabilizer, which could calm the chaotic discharges in their vicinity. The Fulgurans were delighted. For the first time, they saw a clear patch of sky above them, air conductors and rising tensions. The Fulgurans explained to the crew that their society was based on utilizing air conductors, giant columns hovering above the planet's surface, made from the rare mineral fulgranite. The air conductors allowed them to control atmospheric discharges and manipulate storms. They also created electric bridges for the Fulgurans to traverse. Over time, however, the crew noticed tensions among the Fulgurans. The younger generation, known as the Luminis, wanted to break away from their chaotic lifestyle and use the air conductors to create stable atmospheric conditions. The older generation, called the Guardians of Lightning, opposed these changes, believing that the storms were their heritage and a source of identity. The sight of a clear sky, though brief, sparked hope in the Luminis for a new life. Unaware of the full consequences of their influence, the crew witnessed secret meetings of the Luminis led by a young leader named Vaporis. Vaporis, a charismatic leader inspired by the atmospheric stabilizing technology, called for liberation from storms and chaos. Over time, they began sabotaging the air conductors to reduce storm intensity over the cities. Rebellion and the awakening of the prophet. The Guardians of Lightning could no longer ignore the actions of the Luminis and decided to attack their hideouts. Unexpectedly, battles erupted, and the atmosphere on the planet became more tumultuous than ever before. Ultimately, one battle turned into a tragedy. An air conductor in the center of one of the cities was overloaded and exploded, triggering the largest storm in the history of Vaporis 9. A great being made of pure energy appeared in the sky. The Storm Prophet, an ancient legend of the Fulgurans. It was believed that the prophet appeared only when the Fulgurans needed to find balance between their past and future. The prophet spoke in a booming voice, issuing an ultimatum. Either they unite and learn to control the storms in harmony, or the endless storms would consume the entire planet. The crew of the Odysseus 4.0, shaken by their impact on this alien world, assisted the Fulgurans in reorganizing the air conductors so that storms could be summoned on demand, for rituals and ceremonies, but not in a way that threatened the stability of their lives. Captain Max and Dr. Sparks understood that leaving without help could leave the planet in chaos, so together with the Luminis and the Guardians of Lightning, they restored balance. A new beginning. As the crew left the planet, the Fulgurans were beginning a new era. An era of coexistence between two generations, merging tradition and progress. As the Odysseus 4.0 ascended into orbit, Captain Max wondered what they would encounter on the next planet and what changes their actions would bring. This event served as a reminder that every technology, even those introduced with the best of intentions, can become the beginning of profound transformations, and sometimes dangerous conflicts.